Okay, well, I guess I'm live, whether I am ready or not. So, how are you doing tonight, team? Um, as you can see, I was still trying to set up the camera to go live, and accidentally hit the live button. So, live is live, and we go with what we go with, right? I did want to see though, is this going to be sideways on the team page? So let me see if I can look on my computer here and see what's showing. Because y'all don't want to be looking at me sideways. I'm trying to charge my tablet at the same time as I use it. So yeah, let's see what it's doing. Anybody coming on? Anybody tell me if I'm sideways? Took me completely out. Oh. Y'all can jump on anytime. Oh, there I am. Okay, I am the right direction, it looks like. So, I am happy with that. And we are going to be happy with that, I guess. See if I do this. There we go. Okay, we're set. Okay, so nobody jumped on, so I guess y'all just have to see all that craziness before you get on. Okay, team, I know. How are you doing? Are you feeling well? Are you home? Are you home not working your real job? Are you, how's it feeling to be stuck at home? Because, you guys know I spend a lot of time at home with my disability. What I'm not used to is spending a lot of time at home with my husband. He is home, sick, or not sick, but home because of the sicknesses. So being able to do what I have to do, keep on schedule, all of that with him being home, we're working it, but definitely a change. So I'm sure all of you guys are feeling a little out of whack. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But the one thing I don't want you to do, and I am not going to be that pushy team leader. I'm not doing this because I'm doing my business and you need to do yours. I want you all to be safe, but I don't want you guys to give up either. I really don't want you guys to completely stop. Stopping, wouldn't be, it's not a totally, I feel like I'm way off to the side on this. Stopping your business, is like when this is over, because it will be over. Stopping your business will be like, starting all over again. If we're not, and this is what I'm doing, I am keeping in touch with my customers. I am having orders. Some are going on like nothing has changed, and we're doing just fine. Others I haven't touched base with all of them yet, but we're going. How are you feeling with your customers? Are they skittish? Have you worked out a safety way to transfer? Are you selling more online? You guys saw I went live. I haven't been able to visit with my customers like I have been. It's been if they do stop by the house, or if Carl goes out and delivers for me. It has been a quick exchange of a check or cash through a door and slipping the product in, leaving it on the front porch, and paying me over the phone. We're working it out. We're working it out so far. Now, I know they're saying that the next 2 weeks is supposed to be like our big, climb. And then hopefully after that we come back down the other side. So, I'm not exactly sure what me and my customers will do, but I know that I will be keeping in touch with them. I know they're bored because did you see the response I got from my live? So if they were bored enough to put my makeup on with me and just chit chat, they're bored. Took the opportunity to throw some books. I had some older books piling up, and so I needed to go ahead and get those out. They don't need to be sitting in my office. So basically, if you guys, you newer reps, if when I have older books that are not good, I mean, they're good. They have the core products are still good. So they are still good. They are still something that I invested money in. But what I do is I put them in one of the literature bags. I will attach a little, or put in a little slip like this. If this isn't up on the web, on our team page, I'll put it up. And it basically just says, why is there an Avon brochure in your driveway? Basically explains that I can't physically get to them to give them a book, but I want to be able to get books out to everyone. It gives them a way to shop online. It gives them a way to call me if you want to put your number on there. Of course, I do team, so it has a way for them to join my team. But I'll put this up if it's not up there. I've had to change it up as we change for free shipping levels, as we've changed what it is to join our teams, and I just keep updating it. And it's good for my book toss, because never ever ever throw your books away. You've invested money in those, and they are still good. I will also sometimes put in a coupon. Coupons are fun because a brand new customer likes to get a coupon, so I'll put like $5 off your first $25 order or more with me. Of course, they'd have to do that in person. But, it is what it is. And I'll also put on, if it's a brochure, like the ones we have coming up in campaign, especially holiday, or ones that we have coming up like in campaign 11, where they have, where they're going to be giving something away free with purchase. I make sure that brochure has a label on it that says sample brochure. That way they know it says sample brochure. Please contact me for a current brochure, or shop online for the current brochure. And that way they know when they call that I'm not going to be able to get them that type of deal. But for the most part, our prices stay the same. Our core products stay the same. So if it's just a holiday or a special giveaway, I just make sure I put that little extra stamp on there. That's some of the things I've been doing. If you guys want to put on what you've been doing, type it in below so the team can get some ideas. It's hard. We are live with Campaign 9 on our e-stores. So our lovely Mother's Day one with our perfume. If you guys haven't gotten one, I will tell you that it is pretty. And I love the smell of it. That peony, oh my gosh, it is just beautiful. So there's the bottle. Isn't that pretty? And then on the back is Avon, and it says Flourish. Of course, now I'm on my iPad, so everything's backwards. But what I want you to notice, though, is it is part of the line. So our Honey Blossom also made it into this brochure. And as you can see, they're following a kind of a theme for the Flourish line, the Avon Flourish line. So we have honeysuckle, or honey blossom, and now our peony or peony, whichever way you guys want to say it, but it is rosé. Do make sure to get the rosé correct, because there is no rose scent to this at all. It is all peony and light, and what were the keynotes in that one? The peony is because there's no rose. I know that for a fact. Peony rose is dewy peony petals, pink currant, and sheer musk. So no rose. So make sure to put the rosé so that they know that there is no rose, because some people love rose smells, some people don't. So, and this is a way lighter smell than anything that would have a rose in there. So beautiful scent, beautiful. Remember, if you did not get any samples on this one, this brochure has the scratch and sniff, so it's kind of hard to see. Might want to point it out or talk to your customers, but right there is the rub your wrist and smell already in the brochure. If you did not get any of the samples, but I do highly encourage on getting those, because there's nothing like knowing what that's going to smell like on your skin, because it reacts differently to each of us. Like I said, this one has some really nice stuff. I already have a customer that's ordered this. Has everything you need in here. Beautiful Mother Day packaging. So we are on this brochure. The A box is really nice too. So 2 full size. Actually, is that 3? 3. That's a triad size. So 2 full size here and 2 triad size. So, and then the box is really pretty. So don't forget your A boxes. With Campaign 8, they are continuing the Belief samples. So where I put it up there, I will post it again. When you're placing your Campaign 8 order, make sure you're going into order products, samples, and then the Belief Aqua Bomb and the Belief Moisturize. You can get 2 3-packs of each free in your Campaign 9 order. So that has carried over into 9. So make sure you're getting your samples free. We've asked and begged for samples. And they're giving them to us free. I mean, they're working with us. They know we're having a hard time right now. I'm feeling the pain right along with you. I have tried to pass out books. Not having a lot of luck at it. They either don't want to take them. Businesses are down, so I can't leave them in restaurants with waitresses like I would. Can't leave them in shopping carts. People don't want to touch them. I can't leave them. There's just been places that have just said no. So my customers aren't, but just the other way that I'm throwing out extra, I'm having a hard time. So I know that you guys probably are too. But let's get creative. We'll get them into people's hands, even if we have to do a book toss to be able to get them out and about. But this is the time to work your virtual books. Even if you don't want to sell online, which right now I think is the best way to sell, you can use your virtual books to let them look through, order, and then figure out how you would like to make the transfer of product. So use your virtual books. Those are going to be huge, a huge asset right now. And they don't cost anything, guys. I know some of our Our older customers that don't do virtual books, they're going to be more than happy to take a brochure. All of my customers are taking their brochures. It's just my extra, where I would do extra tosses, or not tosses, but, leaving them with waitresses, banks, wherever else I was going. Nobody is letting you do that right now. So, yeah, it's a little tough, but we're going to get through this. The other thing I did was I'm giving my customers a discount. That totally is up to you. The amount of discount is up to you. I've heard people doing, I'll cover your sales tax, 10% discount, whatever. Just something to show, if you're having problem with sales, just something to show your customers that you understand that we're kind of in it's the I don't know that's scary, right? Just to let them know that we're here with them. We hear them. We know that we still have products they need. They still want to order. Some people are just bored out of their minds and would love to flip through virtually or a regular, catalog and maybe order that way. They're still ordering. So, and I mean, I'm proof of that. This is what is online right now. And then if you are pre-selling like me, so of course I've put that order in this morning. So I am starting campaign 10, which is all about our tools with Chi. I didn't put in my order for my Chi product yet because I had totally wrapped my head around I was going to get the hairdryer. And then I've started seeing everybody pop up with what they're doing with the curling iron. And I thought my hair was too short. I thought, I kind of figure, it's pretty short. I don't know. But then I've seen, and I tame down my curls a lot. But then I see some of the girls doing it with about my length hair. So I'm going to check into it a little bit more before I decide which birthday present I'm going to get myself. So either it's going to be the hairdryer or I think the curling. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to decide. So I'll be getting one of them. I'll share it when I get it, guys. But I can't make up my mind, so I didn't order it this time. But we do have, some cute new jewelry in here. And of course, like I said, I went ahead because I handed out these brochures. I work a little bit ahead. I'm giving a discount on the 9 and 10 for my customers. I went ahead and did a small discount just to let them know that I appreciate their loyalty during these hard times. And to keep my business going, keep my relationships going, and I just keep checking on them. Check on them. Call and say, hey, how are you doing? I've had a couple that I've called, and like I said, they're like, oh, I didn't see anything this time. And I'm like, no. That's fine. I understand. I am really just calling to see how you're doing. How are you doing? And then they just, sometimes they like to talk and sometimes they don't. Never rude, but sometimes they're busy. Some people are still working. Some people have a ton of time on their hands and they're bored. And a quick call that says, hey, I'm thinking about you can go a long way. I've been watching some other things that I've been doing or that other people have been doing, and so I'm thinking about doing some cards. There's a send out card. We do the campaign mailer. We can mail our catalogs through campaign mailer to customers. So that's another way if your customers maybe feel a little bit better. They haven't been to you. You don't want to drop books off at them. Remember, campaign mailer, get those books in their hands that way if they don't want to do virtual. And I'm doing campaign mailer. But I'm also thinking about trying, I hadn't done it yet, I'm thinking about trying send out cards. I've been seeing some other people do it, and just, they're just kind of cool. So thinking about doing that. I actually thought trying to stay within my own lane, because sometimes what other people can afford isn't what you can afford. We try to stay within our, our budgets. I see other leaders giving away, full-size products, like every campaign, and they're shoving stuff in bags, and I'm like, oh, I want to be that leader. I'm just not there. So when I give things away, they are in my lane. They are what I can afford to do. So the send out cards, not sure that that's in my lane. So I hopped onto Amazon and I thought, okay, I'll start baby steps, right? Start somewhere, just start. So I went on there and I bought a bulk box of birthday cards. And I thought, I will send out birthday cards. I'm going to, start sending out birthday cards to customers, family, friends, and I'm just going to start. Well, it's not necessary. So when I ordered them like last week or the week before, I had, it says it'll be here April 26th. So I'm like, oh, okay, so I won't be doing that for a little bit. So I'm thinking of taking on a 1-month trial of the send out cards just to see if I would commit. They have a 1 month to where you have like 30-day trial. You get to send 1 card a day. And I'm like, well, that would give me the idea if I was something I would commit to. So I'm thinking of trying that. Something, keeping my customers happy, giving them something to do. Like I said, the video was awesome. Thinking of putting up, I'm going to find some kind of coloring sheet. Thinking of doing some kind of coloring contest for all of them that have kids at home. Maybe I'll pick 1 or 2 and maybe I'll send them a kid's product or something for the prize for the coloring page. But maybe I'll keep the kiddos busy for a little bit, and maybe my customers will appreciate that. I've heard doing crossword puzzles, Scrabble, or word search, putting those on our business pages. That way it's not all sell, sell, sell. Let's try to help our customers get through this. Entertain them a little bit. That's why when I did my makeup, I just talked about what was going on in life. It wasn't a full-blown, here's this product, da-da-da. I did tell them what I was using as I used it. But other than that, I tried to engage them in, what's going on in my life, what's going on in your life. That's what we need to be doing, is building relationships. Even within our team. I haven't heard from a lot of you, which is kind of scary. So, so the ones that I have touched in a little bit, I appreciate that. I love knowing that you're still okay. I'm friends with some of you on Facebook, so I can see you a little bit there. But yeah, don't be afraid to, send me a text and say, hey, I'm still alive. Just, doing my thing. So, and, because, right now, that's the time. So, campaign 11 is the what's new we can order from with campaign 10. So, the one thing I want you guys to keep in mind, it's going to have a free bottle of Power Serum. So, if you have any samples that I've sent you, this is the time to get them in your customers' hands. I know I just sent out today Rita, Tori, and Jesse. Look, keep an eye out in your mail because you guys have packages coming. In your packages, I made sure that there were some power serums in. Jesse got it for the drawing, and the other 2 had anniversaries. If you haven't received an anniversary package from me yet, I try to do something a little special for your anniversary for my sellers. If you're an active, member. They're getting anniversary runs, and Tori got, of course, the drawing where she got it from last time. I put power serums in there. But if I've given them in the past for all kinds of drawings and stuff. So if you have some of those, this is the time to get them out to your customers because they're going to be getting a free product. Let them try it. Let them know. The other thing is you can look, if you don't have the actual what's new, you can see it online. But if you're not familiar, you can go to Avon U and get caught up on the regimens. Of course, our Ultimate, our Platinum, our Revitalize, and I don't sell enough of the pink one to remember what it is. Vital. Those are our ones that are going to come for the Power Serum when they get something free. So familiarize yourself with your products. That way you know when your customers are asking, because that's what's going to be highlighted in this brochure. You guys know that we have the Mission Luxe coming out. I did the video on that. Again, I beg you guys to don't judge your customers' pocketbooks. Do not lead with a price, lead with the product. If they are interested, then they will look at the price and they will decide if that is worth their money. Do not judge for them. That's a big thing. The other thing that I'm torn because I just watched the over 40 makeup thing today, and she's kind of like, stay away from powder, and I'm like, oh, okay, so should be staying away from powder. But they're putting brand new, and I can't wait for my customers. The mineral powders are back, but we're coming up with them in the Magics line. So I don't use a lot of powder myself. I'm scared to use it now that she said don't use it over 40, but then she said strategically. So we'll have to follow some more there. But we have our mineral powders coming back. That is going to be huge. Do you know how many times I get calls asking just for the mineral powders? And then I lose a customer because we don't carry them anymore. Well, they promised us that if they took stuff away, it's because they were bringing it back with something else. And they are. They've been true to that so far, on all of their stuff. And then we have some jewelry. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. We don't have the Power Serum in the samples to buy. So hopefully you have earned something from me in the past or just now, and you will have samples of Power Serum on hand because I give them away all the time for those gifts. So that's kind of where we're at, guys. Like I said, make sure you put the free Belief samples in your cart. Keep watching for Avon Beauty Buzz. You saw that we did not lose our credit limits on April 1st, like they said that they were going to do. They didn't want to put any more pressure on us than what we already have. And so if you had earned a credit limit with Avon, you still have that for the unforeseeable future. I can't tell you exactly how long. I don't know that they know. But, yep, for now, you've got it. We've got lots of training. Take this time to do the Avon U. Do your training. Get caught up on your products. So that's huge. And then our convention got canceled. That's making me nervous because, you know, I've got that Alaska trip planned at the end of July. So a little nervous about that. But hoping that that comes through. Remember, we still have free sign-ups through, I know, at least the end of April, but I believe it's the end of, to the middle of May. It's campaign 12. So we've still got plenty of time for free sign-ups. If you know somebody that wants to sell Avon, they can do free sign-ups still. And keep watching, guys. I'm posting stuff as fast as I can. As I get it in, I'm posting it to you guys. But stick, you know, just hang in there. We're going to get through this. Your safety, I care about each and every one of you, that you're healthy. I'm trying to stay healthy. Wash your hands. Our hand sanitizers are coming back probably beginning of June, end of May, beginning of June, I think. So look for those. I know you're saying, well, isn't that a little too late? Well, it might be for this first round, but I don't think this is going anywhere. I think this is going to be another strain of, like the flu, that could possibly rear its head again next winter. I hear it doesn't do well in the summer months, so hopefully we get away from it, we get the vaccinations, and when you get your flu shot, it's right in there with it. And but we're still going to need hand sanitizers, so it just showed us that, you know, maybe we shouldn't have got rid of that one. So that's coming too. Yeah, I don't know. Hope you guys watch this on a replay. Hope something I said helps. I'll keep sharing. And for now, I'm going to let you guys go. Hey, kudos to Rita and Jesse. And there was one other person. Guys, put in orders. Awesome, awesome. I don't know. I may be switching the drawings up a little bit. Just because I know these times are hard, and I still want to be able to reward you guys for working your businesses. So I'm going to work on that and see if maybe I might change the structure of our drawings for the time being. We'll see, because I still want to be able to help and support you and say kudos. So if you're just jumping on, watch the replay, but I am going to sign off for the night, and let me know. Oh, hey, I didn't get the newsletter out last week. Going to try to get it out this week. I am feeling the pull on the internet. It is fighting me. You know, I use that color form, kind of fancy with pictures and da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, it is fighting me to be able to get that newsletter together, at least at my house with my internet. With everybody homeschooling, working from home, all of that, I feel a pull on my internet big time. If you are one that follows my, you're not on our team page, and you follow the newsletter, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube, because the team video has been out there. It's just that I didn't get it attached to a newsletter, and the updates that I put on our Facebook did not go on the newsletter, but I pretty much say them in the video. So if I don't by chance get a newsletter out, I'm really fighting the internet. Just subscribe. That way you know when I have a new video come on, and you can watch the new team video and hopefully be up to date on what's going on. So I think that's the last thing I needed to cover. Y'all have a good night, good day, whenever you're watching this replay. Let me know if I can be of a help, or if you just want to say, hey, I'm still here. Talk to you guys later. Bye.